This part could save your case. I had multiple fathers walk into a courtroom with solid paperwork, and the judge just shut them down immediately. I'm talking cut them off, talked over them, even threatened contempt, and wouldn't let them read their opening statement. They wouldn't even let them cite a single law. They just stopped them dead in their tracks. And I need you to hear this clearly. That doesn't mean you lost, but what you do next decides everything. First thing, do not argue with the judge. Under no circumstances do you want to sit in that courtroom and argue with the judge. That's how cases get buried. Court is not about who's right, it's about who protects the record. If a judge cuts you off, here's what you calmly say. You calmly say, for the record, Your Honor, I respectfully object. That's it. No emotion, no speech. If they cut you off again, you say, for the record, I'm being denied the opportunity to be heard. You are not fighting the judge. You are just building your appeal. So this is how you want to get them back on the appeal if you have to take it to that level. Next, and this is very important, ask this exact question. Take notes on all of this. This is the formula, this free game. Your Honor, may I make an offer of proof for the record? Most fathers don't know this, but this preserves what you would have said, even if the judge won't let you speak. If they still refuse, then you just pivot and say, since I'm not permitted to speak, I respectfully request that my written statement be entered into the record. If they say no to that too, then that whole denial becomes evidence. Now listen, never threaten the court, never raise your voice, never argue. If they warn you about contempt, here's what you say. I understand, Your Honor. I will comply. I just ask that my objection be preserved. Compliance plus preservation equals power. You feel me? This is what you got to understand about the court system. Now, what you do after court is just as important as what you say in court. You immediately order the transcript. No transcript equals no leverage. So you got to get that transcript. You can get it for free. You can apply for poor person status, get it for free, or you could just pay. Then you file motions based on procedures, not emotion. Denial of due process, denial of the right to be heard, abuse of discretion. You document everything. You file notices. You preserve the issues for appeal. You request records. You build pressure the right way. Judges count on fathers not knowing this. They count on frustration. They count on silence. But when you know how to protect the record, that's when the game changes.